Okay, we just picked up Angel. We we ended up matching today. He's wearing the same sweater I am, like exact same sweater. We got it at the same drop. Um, Fire. Honestly, one of my favorite sweaters. We tend to do that a lot because we buy from Young LA, so we both kind of like similar styles. So we're usually buying two of the same thing, and then we kind of mix match and stuff, and that's usually how we roll. Right now, with the only difference right now, he's been getting stuff from a Breathe Divinity, which is a new brand that he kind of got into, and so he's been rocking with them for a little bit. He got, I think, a sweater and what was it? A sweater and some sweatpants. So that was pretty dope. I also got some for my younger sister because she also got into the gym, and we got her the same ones Angel got, but in white and black. Angel got an all blacked out pair, which is also pretty good. But I told him that I really like the hints of white from Angelina's pair, and so maybe if I do end up getting something from Breathe Divinity at some point, I'll maybe get something for like a compression shirt. Some of their compression shirts are pretty sick, so we'll see. We'll see. But until we find a better way, we're still gonna keep doing the Ziploc bag. We'll find a better way at some point. Don't worry. All right. Today, today Jasmine and I went thrifting, and we went to Salvation. That's usually the spot that we stop by first. But I think there's gonna be a bit of a change. We're gonna start going to a Savers that opened up pretty recently close to us. So if no one's familiar with like a Savers, it's kind of like a thrift store, similar to like Salvation or something, maybe similar to a thrift store that's close to you, but it's a little bit more local, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. But I know it's not everywhere. But we checked it out today, and they had a bunch of fire stuff. Jasmine got like three things, like three tops, and then no, she got three tops from Salvation, and then I got a T-shirt from Savers, which is pretty sick. You'll probably see me rock it this week, because it had a pretty cool print, and it's kind of giving that old school bodybuilder kind of vibe to it, which is kind of sick. It was kind of what I was going for when I saw the shirt. I was like, oh, this is gonna be fire. And then we checked those out, which wasn't too bad. And so we spent our morning just kind of browsing around the thrift stores, which was pretty nice. Pretty chill morning. We also worked a little bit as well. We just got finished with work a little bit or earlier ago, and then we went to go pick up Angel at his house, and then now we're heading over. We're maybe around what, 15, maybe 12 minutes away, more like 12 maybe. Just because there's not that much traffic on the way to the gym. There's traffic kind of coming back because people are leaving San Francisco and going a little bit towards a little bit more towards the other side of the bay. A lot of people commute too, which is that's why there's so much traffic. Today we're gonna be doing some chest. We're gonna be starting off with incline like always. We have so much more energy today than yesterday, which is awesome because yesterday, man, I was feeling super tired, like super tired, and I was just super drained. I wasn't sure why, but today we feel so much better. We also went grocery shopping yesterday, and we were picking up a bunch of stuff that for sure will help with the diet. So I played a little bit more with my macros, and now I can get more protein with less calories. So now we're doing around maybe like 1950 to maybe 1900 calories, and then we're keeping our protein at around 200. And then our carbs are a little bit lower now. I think on average have been hitting around the 200 mark. And then our fat is around maybe 38 to maybe 45 is the average. But we started incorporating things like turkey pepperoni, which is super dope, super good, man. It just makes things taste so much better. We've been making these pizzas that are just, man, man, they're so good. And then luckily, Jasmine gets free egg whites from work, so she kind of just brings them in big old tubs, and we save on egg whites, which is super nice because I get to throw them on anything, and it just adds protein. Just adds more protein with so little calories, which is just super nice. Hopefully, we get the a bench super close to the heavy side of the dumbbell rack because I don't want to farmer's walk the weights again. I'd be hella tired right before my set, and I'm trying to avoid that. So hopefully, let's cross our fingers that I don't jinx it. And when we get there, it's a bit of a slower time right now. Even though we're cutting it a little bit close. It's around the time folks are slowly coming in, and then maybe around 5:30, the whole crowd is there. But luckily, we'll be close to done by that time, so we won't have to worry much about it being too crowded, thankfully. But we are super close now to 2 months into the cut. I've had some vulnerable moments, I won't even lie, where I've been so close to cheating, where I would talk to Jasmine and be like, "God, I'm so hungry, I need something right now," or something like that. And so but I was able to kind of break from it and just kind of like work around it, because like I mentioned, sometimes you kind of have to fight your body a little bit, because while you are cutting and you're working out, you're using so much energy, but you're also not replenishing so much of the energy that you're using. And so, man, your body feels it for sure. But we're about to get to the gym now. We're going to find some parking. We're going to do chest, triceps today, and some hamstrings. Today we get to do RDLs, which is nice. So I'm looking forward to that. I will see everyone in the next clip. Come on. Come on. Come on. No? Okay. Let's go ahead and let's do our first working set, which is going to be 75. We're thinking about using the wraps today, but it's just it's a lot of hassle to set up the wraps and everything. So we'll use them for Smith machine only. I think that should be pretty good. Angel just went. We're gonna try to do these for hopefully a solid 6 to 7. We shall see. We shall see. Angel just went. We're gonna go for our second one. I'm thinking we're gonna do maybe. I think we're gonna try 75 for one more, and then on our last one, I think on 70, we'll go for a solid 8. We'll see. We'll see. Let's try 70 first. Nice. I think on the next one, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take all these reps because they're fucking killing my circulation. And then I'm gonna take that's gonna give me enough, maybe like 10 seconds to do another another hopefully 2 to 3. We'll see how many we can get. Okay, let's go ahead and let's do a third set. We ended up dropping down to 70 so we can get a solid 7 to 8. But we're gonna take off our shoes for this one. We had our shoes for the other one, but I feel like my toe kept hitting the front of my shoe every single time I was kind of going up, and so my fucking toe hurts right now. So we're just gonna take off our shoes to stop our toe from hitting. So, and I can also feel the ground a little bit better, which is good. I get a better mind muscle connection. I feel like you can really feel it in my chest throughout the whole movement. So we're gonna try to get at least a solid, hopefully 7 to 8. Let's see how this goes. Okay, that was pretty good. I think I'm gonna pause at this bad boy and hit it for at least 2 more. But I'm gonna take at least a 10 to 15-second break to make sure I get enough energy to do that. Those last two. So we shall see. Okay, let's do it. Okay, so that was actually a lot tougher than I thought. I uh I lost a little bit of a form at the end, but it was okay. I think that should be good enough. I think now we're gonna move over to some type of incline press. Let's see how that goes. Okay, let's go ahead and let's do our second exercise for chest, which is gonna be these inclines. We're gonna do these for two, and then we're gonna move over to some. I'm thinking some pec deck. It's been really busy at the gym, and the flies are a little bit harder to come by. So we're probably gonna do some pec deck after. But let's just try to go hard on these first. Okay, that was pretty good. I think I'm gonna drop set this bad boy. Hit it for maybe 3 or 4 more. Okay, that was pretty good. We're gonna do one more like this, and then move over to some pec deck. Hi, there's this last one. We're gonna move down a little bit. Nothing too crazy. Ugh. Okay. Whew. We are way more tired than I thought because we only got 4 on that, and that should be okay. But we are gonna do at least 2 more of these or 3. But we're gonna maybe drop it just a tiny bit. That's it. Okay. Let's go ahead and let's do our last set of these. We're gonna stay here for 2, and then we're gonna move over to some what's it called? To some triceps. Can't think of it. Okay, that was good. We're gonna do one more. Oh my gosh, that's good. And the cables were taken all the way in the corner, so we're gonna have to find something else. All right, let's go ahead and let's do our last set. I think we're gonna stick to the same way, which is pretty good, and try to get a solid 6 to 10. So let's see how that feels. Do I get that push down? I'll meet you over there. I'll meet you over there. You want to get that push down? Whatever. I'm uh I'm gonna drop to the boy. Hit it for maybe 3 or 4 more.
Just don't take too long.
That's it. Okay. Let's go ahead and let's do our first exercise for triceps. I don't think I'm gonna warm up for this one. I don't think it's needed. Just for today. Obviously, not every single day. And then hopefully I don't regret it tomorrow because then sometimes when I don't warm up, what ends up happening is that my right shoulder on my inner side starts to hurt a little bit, and then it just sucks to do triceps again for the next tricep day. So we're gonna see if I regret my words. But we'll see. Okay, we got 7. That was pretty good. All right. Okay, let's go ahead and do our second one. We uh we went down just a tiny bit. We were at 110. I'm thinking we're gonna do one. We're gonna do 100 just to control it just a tiny bit more, even though I feel like it's already pretty controlled. Um, I don't know. I think I'll be good. My left shoulder is also feeling a little weird. So sometimes when I break form, what can sometimes happen is that my trap can come in, and then my trap starts hurting, and I don't want my trap to hurt for the next like 3 days. So I'm just gonna take a little bit slower. Okay, that's better. We're gonna stick to 100 for the last one, and then I'm thinking we're gonna do overhead. I think we're gonna do overhead for the second one, and then move over to some maybe some single arm. So we're gonna stay here for quite some time. That was good. I think we ended up getting 6, which is still good enough. I'm gonna I don't think I'm gonna drop set this one or pause it. So we're just gonna move on to the next one.
That's why I was taking care of it to get it better than steps.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's move on to some overheads now. We're gonna do these for 2 sets, and then we're gonna move over to some cross bodies. Okay, we got 7. That's pretty good. I think on the next one, I'm gonna drop down just a tiny bit, but that's all good. Let's move on to this last one so that we can move over to some cross body work. That was pretty good. That was our last one. Let's move over to some cross body work now. We're almost done with the tricep workout for today. We're gonna do these cross bodies for 2 sets, and then move over to some hamstrings. Okay, we got 5 on that side. Let's get 5 on this side. Ah. All right, let's do 3 more. Quick little drop set. Not drop set, but pause set, I guess. Oh my god. Ah. Okay. Let's do our last set. We're gonna start with our left again, and then match our left with our right. Oh. Oh. Fuck. Okay. My my fucking right arm gave up. I tried to match it to my left, but couldn't fucking do it. We're gonna move over to some seated curls now to do a little bit of hamstring and then do some RDLs afterwards. So let's see how that goes. Okay, let's go ahead and let's do our last exercise for hamstrings. We did 3 sets of the sitting curls. So now we're gonna do 2 sets of RDLs. We like to use this machine sometimes, the free motion, because it feels pretty good. And then it has this little platform which gives you a really good stretch. Sometimes it gets a little bit packed where the dumbbells are, so it's kind of easier because this kind of general area is usually pretty empty. So we're just kind of take advantage of that a little bit. Actually, let me put some music on before I forget. Okay, that was pretty good. I decided not to record the first 3 sets of seating curls just because the video is already pretty long in itself. So we're just gonna record these last 2 RDLs. Okay. That was pretty good. We are ready to go do the post now and then go home. Okay. Let's go ahead and see what kind of damage we did. I don't know about you guys, but pretty happy about this.